I'm telling you, Linus, this boy should be drummed out of the family.
What have I done now, Father?
Now, I'm not saying that all Larrabys have been saints. There was a Thomas Larrabee who was hung for piracy, and there was a Benjamin Larrabee who was a slave trader, and there was my great-great-uncle Joshua Larrabee who was shot in Indiana while attempting to rob a train. But there never was a Larrabee who behaved as David Larrabee has behaved here tonight.
Exactly what have I done?
What have you done?
Father, remember your basal metabolism.
No gentleman makes love to a servant in his mother's house.
She is not a servant.
She's a servant's daughter, and in behaving as you have, you've embarrassed not only your mother, but also our chauffeur. I've too much respect for Fairchild ever to intrude on his personal life, and I expect you to have the same respect for his daughter.
I have so much respect for his daughter, I invited her to the party.
That's overdoing it.
I love her.
He loves her. Next thing we know, he'll lean a ladder up against a garage wall and elope with the girl in the middle of the night.
Maybe.
I'll overlook for the moment the fact that you're an engaged man and merely remind you of your marital record to date.
I know, Father. I made 3 mistakes.
First, that Hungarian countess who only married you to bring her family over, a mother, a father, and 5 brothers, all of them badly in need of costly dental repairs.
Do we have to go through that again?
Then that Twyman girl, her family 50 years on the social register, and she has the audacity to wear on her wedding dress not a corsage, but the Stevenson button.
Father, you promised not to swear.
Then that great actress. Turns out all she does is commercials on television for an underarm deodorant. Poof, 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 poof. And now, our chauffeur's daughter.
Father, are you through because there's someone waiting?
I'm not through, and I'm sure that your brother Linus has a few words to say.
Yes, I do, but I'm not so sure you're going to like them, Father. I think you're being a little unfair to David.
I'm what?
Well, I think David's old enough to live his own life if he decides Sabrina's the girl for him.
Nonsense.
Linus, you really mean that?
Well, of course I mean it.
But it would knock your plans for a loop.
What plans? The plastics merger? Forget it. If you love her, take her. This is the 20th century.
20th century? I could pick a century out of a hat, blindfolded, and get a better one. You'll get rid of that girl immediately, do you understand? And you'll apologize to your fiancé.
But now, Father, don't push him. Let's discuss this like civilized people. Sit down, David.
Thank you, Linus. Look, I really have to go. Suppose you two work it
Now,
out.
do you want me to help you or don't you?
Of course, Linus. I appreciate what
Then
you're doing.
sit down.
Linus, you're the only one in this family who understands. Ow! No, no, no.
What is it? What happened?
Champagne glasses. I sat on them.
On the chair?